I want to go to Simone Bienne, psychosexual and relationship therapist. A sexual fantasy over the phone, all right, is one thing. Acting that out in real life is something else entirely. I mean, let me ask you as an expert, isn't it true that somebody can suggest a wild sex fantasy on the phone with absolutely no intention whatsoever of ever acting it out in real life?
Absolutely, Jane. And the clue is in exactly what you say, the word fantasy. Fantasies are there, so we step beyond our sexual safety zone, and it doesn't mean that you are going to act anything out. And what really upsets me, going off what Alison was saying, is Jodie, it does not look like an abused woman, a woman who's been battered. She clearly was engaging with this toxic, crazy sexual games that they were playing. She got off on it. She didn't feel bad afterwards. She didn't feel shame afterwards. She didn't feel remorse afterwards. The attention was something that turned her on.
Well put. She never called 911. She never seemed to complain to anybody about bruises. And if it's a game, well, there's two adults participating in a game, two consenting adults. On the other side, we're going to talk to a juror in the Michael Jackson death trial about what these jurors who are on an extended break might be thinking and looking at right now. Jodie's lies went so deep she even lied in her own diary. Cops found her journal and she had written, quote, "Travis is dead. What happened? Travis, what is this?" Simone Bienne, a psychosexual and relationship therapist. This woman is just beyond bizarre. She kills him. She admits that. Then she calls and leaves a voicemail. Basically, "Hey, how you doing? I'd love to hang out with you." She knows he's dead and she's leaving a voicemail. Is she capable, do you think, of taking the stand and coming up with another crazy lie, like something that just takes the prosecution by surprise, that they wouldn't even be prepared for cross-examination? I'm not saying Martians landed and handed her the gun, but close.
Yeah, I think, Jane, we're going to be very surprised next week. We're going to be glued to your show next week for all the updates, because this is a woman who, clinically speaking, is utterly bonkers. I mean, she's so pathological, it is scary, and she's trying to present herself as the victim, as poor old me. And I think in that case, she's being very manipulative. We all know that victims can hold an awful lot of power, and this is what she's trying to claw back. And you can see it in her body language, how she holds herself in the fetal position. She's very manipulative.
I want to ask on the other side of the break. We've got three attorneys. So listen to this question. Think about it very quickly. We're going to ask them, can she take the stand and just make up just about anything? What's to stop her? What does she have to lose? On the other side.